Hi guys, how you doing? It's Carol and Timmy. Now, I was so excited to get this chair from my daughter, who got it from my son. It's several years old. I mean, 9 maybe, but it's in perfect condition. There's not a tear in this leather. It's soft and cushy. Oh, this is a comfortable chair. That thing on it right there, that's a dog bone. That's one of these. Yesterday we had the birthday party here at my house, and as soon as they left, I mean, they hadn't got down the stairs of this second floor apartment before I was sound asleep in that chair. Hi, Toby. Yes, I had a cinnamon donut while you were not looking. Anyway, they hadn't got down to the stairs, could not have gotten to their Jeep before I was in this chair and sound asleep. Now, I have to tell you, I'm 65 years old. I'm overweight. I gave birth to 4 big-headed babies. At my age, when Mother Nature calls, I have got to get to the bathroom quick with no straining myself along the way. Well, I was in this chair, sound asleep, when Mother Nature called. Woke me up. And I started to push the electric button to put the leg down. You know, I told you my dog Toby, that little white schnauzer. Come here, Toby. Come here. Oh, he's not going to let me. Was terrified of it when that thing would go up or go down. I scared him to death. Well, anyway, I had been taking this nap. My 3 puppies had been in my lap sleeping with me. And Mother Nature calls. I got to get up and go to the bathroom. So I pushed the button to put the leg thing down. You see that up there? To push that leg thing down on the recliner. Nothing happened. I pushed it again. Nothing happened. Pushed it again, thinking, well, maybe I'm going the wrong direction, you know. No, either direction, it was not moving. Fine. I had to crawl out of this chair. All 200 pounds of me. Trying to get out of this chair and get to the bathroom in time. And I've got, arthritis and my joints are stiff and I'm just old. And I could not get out of this chair. I put all my weight down here and the chair started turning over on top of me. I thought, oh Lord, my family's going to find me in the floor squished by this chair. What a way to go. Well, anyway, let's see if I can straighten myself out. Anyway, I am just sick. The chair won't go down. Somehow, the electrical cord got underneath the metal legs that hold this chair up. Hi, Toby. Yes, I did have a cinnamon donut. I know you didn't get any. Somehow that cord got underneath the metal foot thing and almost severed the cord. It's just hanging on by a thread. The electricity won't make it work. I am sick. I'm going to ask my son if he can come over Saturday and see if he can solder those wires. I sure hope so, because I love this chair. But for now, it's in a reclining position in my living room. And I can't sit in it because there's no way I can climb in and climb out. So I'm sitting here on the floor so you can see it. Oh my gosh, it was a cold day here in the Panhandle. It was cloudy. Yesterday was 70 and sunny and beautiful day. Today it was cloudy. We call it a Seattle day because my son that lives in Seattle tells me the sky up there is the same color as the sidewalk most of the time. So when we have a cloudy, overcast day and the sky is the same color as the sidewalk, we say, yeah, we're having a Seattle day down here. Anyway, today was cloudy, cold. The temperature hovered in the mid-30s all day long. It's supposed to be like that all this week, and we're supposed to have more snow on Wednesday. Now, I told you when we had that snow the other day, I told you I wanted to go to McDonald's really bad. What is this going on here? But I wouldn't get out even though it's just like a block away, block in front of the apartment complex where I live. That's because last year we had a snow, and people here don't know how to drive in the snow. Even though we've always gotten snow, they just still don't know how to drive. To leave our apartment complex, you have to go out on the street, and then you turn left to go to a major intersection and go wherever else you want to go. Last year, it had snowed. The roads were a little icy. There's Toby. And we were sitting at the stop sign down here at the corner of this big intersection in our street. And here come a car, one of our neighbors here in the complex, turned in the corner, and I started yelling, "He's going to hit us, he's going to hit us, he's going to hit us." Sure enough, he slid right into us, into my daughter's car. I felt much more sorry for him than us, though, because he got out and he said, "I haven't made the first payment yet." Oh, I felt bad for him. But anyway, that's why I do not get out to even go a block or two here when it's snowing, because accidents happen. That day last week when I told you it snowed all day long and 6 inches happened to land on the ground, the west blew on down to Lubbock. The police department here worked 116 wrecks that day. I always stay home. I'm so glad I don't have to work anymore. Back when I worked for the city. When this one time, like 2 days before Thanksgiving, we got a huge snow. I mean, it was like 20 inches. We got a lot of snow. And the city buses did not run. I'm assuming because it would be dangerous to drive those buses. I'm assuming because the city did not want their buses in a wreck. But city employees had to come to work. Now, what's wrong with this picture? But anyway, I hated it when I worked and I had to drive in the sweater, and now I don't have to, and I don't have to get out. So I'm not gonna all week long. But anyways, I don't even know where I was going with this story, but telling it's gonna snow again, I guess. My son and daughter-in-law, and the ones with the 2 little kids, have a St. Bernard. She is a year old this month. I don't know what day was her birthday, but she was born in October last year. Oh my gosh, she loved the snow. They could not get her to come in. I wish I would have driven out there to see her, because I would love to have seen her playing in the snow, but, don't drive in the snow. Well, anyway, I made a video last night, yesterday afternoon. Anyway, I was sitting in this chair. Yes, Toby, I had a cinnamon donut. You didn't get one. Maybe I made it in the afternoon. I can't even remember yesterday. I think I made that before I went to sleep. Anyway, I was sitting in this chair, and my 3 dogs were in my lap, one in my lap and 2 on either side with their heads on my knees, using me for a pillow. Well, my puppies are spoiled, and if they take a nap on top of me in my lap, I don't move unless, it's something really serious. If they're sleeping on Mama's lap, I just sit here until they wake up, because retirement is wonderful. I don't have to get up if I don't want to. I would have retired years earlier if I'd known how fun it was. No, I couldn't have. I had to wait till I had 20 years in. That's another miraculous story for another time. But anyway, I was sitting in this chair with the babies asleep on my lap, and Toby wants me to throw his squeaky toy. I'd watched YouTube, and run out of things to do, so I thought, well, I'll just make that video. So I was holding the camera out here, you know, with my arm like this. And I know you always know when I'm doing that because my shoulders are all scrunched up and my arms out this way. I do have a tripod. That's what I'm using right now. Well, my friend Deborah Joy, she was my first YouTube friend. I love Deborah Joy. She was my first YouTube contact at all. And I put in a comment that I was thinking about having a YouTube channel. And oh my gosh, she gave me so much encouragement. She's a sweetheart. Hi, Deborah Joy. Anyway, Deborah Joy's comment on that video was, "Don't your arms ever get tired?" That's all she wrote. And I knew exactly what she meant. She knew I was holding this camera out here, trying to hold it real still so it's not shaking. So I sent a comment back and I said, "Deborah Joy, my babies were asleep in my lap." I could not move to go get my tripod. It was make a video like that or not get one made. And while I was stuck in the chair, I thought I might as well do that. Oh, goodness sake. I don't know what else I have to tell you other than life is good. You know, I told you my psychiatrist doubled my medication at the end of July, right like the same week that I started this YouTube channel. I am feeling so much better. I really am. I am so grateful for that woman. I have been under psychiatrist care for a long time. I mean, long time, decades. And I go to this clinic that has a sliding scale based on your income, you know, so it's for low income people. And I have seen maybe 4 or 5 different psychiatrists because they have their own practice and then they just work there like one day a week or something, you know, or a couple of days a week, I don't know. But anyway, eventually they want to move on to greener pastures and they leave our little town and go to the big city. So anyway, I've seen numerous psychiatrists over the years, but this new one is in Dallas. And I go to the clinic and they have a room with a great big TV and we do teleconference. I love it. She seems to know what she's doing. I have to take my daughter with me or my caseworker because I can't hear her. She's very soft-spoken, plus it's a telecast and there's no hope for me hearing her. And they can't, it's not closed caption because it's, you know, it's live. So closed caption isn't a possibility for us at that little clinic. But anyway, so I have to take somebody with me. But anyway, the first time I met her, I explained to her my, you know, how I feel, blah, 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 the whole 9 yards. And I told her, I feel just like I'm on the edge all the time. I mean, it would just take a little tiny breeze and poof, I fall into the depression hellhole. I'm just teetering on the edge all the time. And when I fall into the depression hellhole, I cry 24 hours a day for a long time. I mean, weeks. And anyway, I told her every psychiatrist I've seen, I've told them I am teetering on the edge. I'm just teetering on the edge. She said, "Why are you on this dosage of your medicine?" And I told her, "Because I can't write my own prescription. I know it's way too low. I keep telling everybody, I need more medicine. I'm just teetering on the edge. This can't be right." And so she, in July, she doubled it. I am feeling better. Medicine is a wonderful thing when you get the right amount. She told me I probably wouldn't feel the full effects until December. So, my gosh, I'm really looking forward to December this year. I may have some energy to get up and do something. But Toby came out of the bedroom carrying my bra. Oh my gosh. that note, I think I'll go. I'm going to have asthma. It's Jack.